Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan Gomez.
And I immediately forgot what all of today's cards do.
That's okay. I'm going to walk you through it, buddy. We got a great set of cards from Kaladesh. We're excited to take a look. Let's jump right into it. Number one, Underhanded Design.
This card has a lot of text on it.
It does have a lot of text on it. You're sharp as ever, John. So this clearly is kind of urging you to build sort of around an artifact theme here. Every time one comes into play, you can use it to drain life out of your opponent.
Sure.
And then if you get enough in play, you can also blow this up to kill their best thing. So I'm
Sure.
seeing kind of a black, maybe black-red artifact kind of build around here.
Oh, totally. So it's going to work towards Delirium in a way that... oh, goodness. What's the enchantment from...
The Concoction one?
Yeah! Sinister Concoction. I see it working a lot like that, but you obviously need the artifact theme to make it work. It's a strong card. It's going to be... a really strong and limited, and it's got applications in standard. If you're trying to work towards Delirium, if you've got an artifact theme going, whatever.
Yep, I especially like it along with this next one, Unlicensed Disintegration, because here's another one that rewards you for having artifacts already in play, something you're probably going to want to do naturally if the rest of your cards in your deck fit that theme.
It's kind of like Terminate. It's probably going to end up being one of the most played cards in the set, if not one of the best, even though it's just spot removal. But Blightning and Terminate, when those two cards have a baby, it's kind of sweet.
It is, and 3 mana seems to be about where removal is landing now. Talk to me about this versus Murder, which is 1 black. This is 1 black-red. Which of those is easier to cast?
That's actually a great question. I don't think one is easier to cast than the other, but there's one with a lot of upside. I mean, it really depends on your deck. If you're 2 colors, then it's tough. I mean, double black sometimes is harder to get if you're like in one of those 3-color decks. You might have to build your mana base to accommodate Murder, whereas Unlicensed Disintegration would kind of be easier to cast on time. So it's a toss-up. But Unlicensed Disintegration has the awesome upside of 3 damage. 3 damage when you've got a Murder already it's really good. It's really, really good.
Yes, absolutely. All right, how about Cloud Blazer here? Kind of bringing back Muldrifter in a way?
Oh, man. So they do keep trying to make Muldrifter, and this card is great.
Yes.
This card is really cool. It is nowhere near as absurd as Muldrifter was, but it's good.
I think part of the flexibility of Muldrifter was that you could evoke it. If you needed to draw 2 cards, it had that mode, always this. You've got to get to 5 mana before it does anything.
Muldrifter's a messed up card.
You could be dead before you reach it. So not quite the same level as our elemental friend, but Cloud Blazer could still see some play.
I think it's awesome. Blinking, it's going to be great. And there are lots of effects in this set that blink cards, so once you've got up to Cloud Blazer, you'll be fine.
Yes. Good point. All right, how about Welding Sparks here? It's another one that rewards you for having lots of artifacts, kind of fitting in our hypothetical black-red Artifact Matters deck.
Sure, it's kind of like Ghostfire with additional artifact upside. A lot of cards in this set kind of do that. They copy some sort of effect that's been around before, but it's got upside if you have artifacts. And so, yeah, I foresee a lot of artifacts shenanigans happening.
Absolutely. You just got to watch on this one. It only targets creatures. You can't hit players with it, no matter how many artifacts you control. So temper your expectations for that. How about Dubious Challenge? Is there any reasonable type of deck or build where this makes sense? You're giving your opponent presumably the better of 2 creatures, right?
I'm going to go... Yeah, no. I don't...
It's got to be for Commander or some wacky kind of brew deck where you've got a way to either steal back things or... If you were constructing a deck in which you had plausible deniability that you were trying to not just lose the game outright, I would play this card because this is a great way to prove like, hey, I gave you something, but I'm doing something too. There are hug decks in Commander that kind of run Feldergriff as their commander, this card seems awesome there, but I have no clue what you would use this for. I'm dying to know. Do you know? I mean, with some of the blink stuff that we've mentioned before, if you have a way to blink that creature and it returns under its owner's control,
but that's a whole thing. That's like
I don't know.
I'm off it.
Ugh. But
Smuggler's Copter.
The draw of spending 4 mana to get like Evercool or something. Sorry, moving on. Smuggler's Copter.
This is a good card. This is a great card, and I foresee it being in a lot of aggressive decks. 1 power is not really hard to come by.
No, crewing this will be easy. It hits hard, it flies, and it loots.
Yeah, it gives you card advantage.
Great things. Yeah, you can't do defense really that well, but everything else about it seems great. If you're aggressive, you don't care about the defense so much anyway. So.
All right, I kind of do want to hear where you were going on Dubious Challenge. Let's go
No,
Let's track back to that.
I was just figuring there's so many great big Eldrazi out there now. This only costs 4. It's a good way to kind of cheat, some of the ramp parts. But again, you still got to find a way.
Give them
You're giving them one too. I know. So how do you?
What if you hit
That's the
Reality
next
Smasher and they get it? Then you have to use 2 cards to kill it, and you already spent a card giving them a Reality Smasher.
So you don't have to put both those creatures in exile. If you see something you really don't want them to have, you can just not. It's up to 2.
Oh, so you can just
If you
you can just tap 4 lands and put a card in your discard pile, and that's it.
You could do that.
Whew.
So there you go.
That sounds great.
It's the start of something big. I know it. I feel it coming. This plus Odric plus all the other garbage cards out of light. I'm going to build just Ryan's silly deck.
Man, you love 4-drops.
I do.
Audric's a 4-drop.
Spot
Yeah.
of,
I forgot all about Audric.
for me, the game doesn't really kick into high gear until turn 4 or later. So. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Well, before you go, you should stop on over to tcgplayer.com, or I guess after you go, because you can't really do both at the same time. You're not going to be able to enjoy both fully, right? So if you hop on over to tcgplayer.com, you can watch more videos starring us. You can read articles by pros. You can watch them play videos. We sell cards. We've got a buy list. It's all great, and you should wander on over.
Absolutely. All right. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye, Internet.